welcome back to my channel. It's a beautiful rainy day over here in Southern California. Today is going to be part 2 of the differential process. In the last episode, it got a little too late at the shop, so I decided just to bring my diff home and finalize it here. Now I am going to start off with installing the Strong Flex Bushings. So I have my nice little diff ready to go. I'm going to just take out a little painter's tape. Now, alright guys, so I have my entire setup here ready to go, and if you guys ever order bushings from Strong Flex, this is exactly what you would get. So you would get your 2 bushings, 2 sleeves, 2 packets of grease, and you would get 2 washers. Now it is noted that you have to use a lot of this stuff, so I am going to actually be using both of these packets, one for each bushing. When I did the bushings for my subframe, yes, I used the entire packets, and they give me like 6, so you can never use too much grease. Just keep that in mind, okay? Make sure that grease covers the entire bushing. We leave no parts dry, and it also covers the entire the dip. I will press them in after. The best thing about these Strong Flex bushings is that you don't have to technically press them in with like an air hammer or like a special tool. You can actually just press them in with your hands, so they pretty much just slide in. That's why it's very important to use a lot of grease so you don't have any issues. Now, the best thing about these Strong Flex bushings is that you don't have to use an air hammer or a special tool to press them in. You can actually just press them in with your hands. So, very important to use a lot of grease just to make it easier. But it literally slides into place. And guys, the sleeves are always pressed in after the bushings are inside the diff. Guys, so the bushings are in and the differential looks amazing. I cannot wait to throw it back onto the Supra. But before I do that, I do have to add some gear oil. Now, can you guys just guess what kind of gear oil I will be adding to my rear diff? It has an OS Giken LSD. And see, this company is very specific because they do make a very special type of oil that is specifically and only intended to be used for their LSDs, which in their website, if you can get your hands on OS Giken oil, 250R oil to be specific, then they do have a few other options, but I wanted to just stick to the OS Giken's brand. So I did go ahead and get this oil. It is quite pricey. I believe it was like $52 per can. This differential takes 1.42 quarts, so I bought 2 cans of this, and I'm only gonna be adding like 1.5 cans. I'm not gonna measure it out exactly how it should be measured out. And let's get started. Thank God for those jack posts. So let me tell you a little bit about this oil. It has a viscosity of 80 to 250. It is a full synthetic gear oil. And the reason why it's a little bit special and especially used for OS Giken's LSDs, maximum performance. It reduces a lot of the chattering with the internal gears. So I didn't really want to go with any of the other recommended choices. So my best bet is stick to OS Giken all the way. This oil is really thick. Very, very thick oil. At work we say fill plug tight, fill plug tight, seconds on rear diff. Alright guys, so the bushings are in, the oil is in. Now this concludes the entire preparation process of my rear differential for my Toyota Supra build. Now the next video I will be releasing is going to be the installation process. I'm going to throw it onto the Supra. I am waiting for the bolts to come in and I will get that footage to you ASAP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.